Hello, and welcome back to Drop Duchy. Today, before we begin, I'm going to take a little bit of time to look at some of these missions we have to do, so that I can just get an idea of what I need to be doing, right? Because I'd like to, the unlocks have slowed down, which means that I need to actually pay attention. So, or three rows at once when placing a town? The town? What the hell is the town? I don't even know what that means. Oh, you know what? I bet a town. I think that's a building, isn't it? I think that's a specific tile type. Okay. Upgrade a market to level 3 without having selected a single food upgrade on the belfry? Okay. Let's go look at deck building. 25 faith. Get to level 3. The 2 cost reducing technology. Okay, that's good. Tax evasion. We can do that. Own 5 or more building cards interact with rivers. I'm going to try for these today. Win a combat round with only religious buildings. Okay, so let's play. Okay, so we're gonna play the order today for sure. I'm gonna try extreme. If I take another run and I play the Republic and lose to the keep on hard, I'm gonna go insane. So we're gonna try out extreme. No enemies in reserve, mercenary cost up, defense cost up, and enemy garrisons increased by 50%. A mercenary cost is the same. So let's give this a try. And we're gonna play as the order. Recruit 40 axes with the commandery in a single round. Recruit 50 crusaders with a crusader outpost. Okay. I think both of those should be not too hard to do, and then we're just going to build a bunch of faith. That's the plan. Sound good to you? So before we begin, I need to look at what I should be looking for. Wood, food, money, wood, food, money, money, stone. Okay, so 50-50 seems fine then. All right. We also got to try for the double Tetris. I know it's possible. Oh, I have 200 troops. Do you think it's just going to be instantly send out 2 expeditions for... Yeah, because what else do I need these troops for? I can unlock more stuff, or I can just get 10% more resources for the rest of the game. Like, immediately. That's got to be the right choice, right? Econ is econ. Okay, so... what's the plan here? Well, the plan is to FF immediately. What the hell? How do I build this? I can put the Z piece here, the church here, and then the Chevalier goes on top. I'm not going to get many troops or many crusaders off of this, but that's okay. That's not the point of this run. That's not what we're after here. We're after the double Tetris. Oh man, look at how close I am too. It's actually crazy how close I am. If this plane was just a little bit later... Alright, well there's no double Tetris here, so I may as well just get the money, right? It is what it is. Now I'm gonna get kind of screwed on the De Chevalier here. But that's okay. Each a different adjacent type, so we'll just get 30 out of this. Again, I'm just gonna keep saying it's okay to remind myself that it's okay. I'm a little sad that I didn't get to make $1 more billion here, but I guess I can let it slide. Because, I mean, ultimately, this is a really good opener. I got a lot of multi-explorers. The only thing I didn't do well... Oh, and yeah, it's just minus a few crusaders is all. And that's fine. It's a good start. I'm mentally good. I'm feeling good. We're gonna pick anything that gives faith and religion. Let me look at this again now. Win a combat round, no enemies left using only religious buildings. Oh, this isn't a religious building? The Croc de Chevalier isn't a religious building, and neither is the Crusader outpost? Well, that's not very good for me. Get a religious building card. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna click anything that gives faith. If adjacent to a religious building, gain 3. I think that's the idea. Now I am gonna basically just take some damage at one of these, and I might even just pass over this hostile region entirely. Money is tight. And I'm down to trade, because I can trade my troops in for it. And money, you don't get money as this faction, right? That's the whole thing. Give me the seminary. And that's 3 more religion. Adjacent to any other building, gain 1. It's fine. Actually, I don't need the De Chevalier. I could just get more faith. That seems better. Because also faith gives me upgrades. Right? I think so. So we just land our Crusader outpost in a spot where it can touch multiple. But I should stack, like I'm gonna try to go like every round I should try for the double Tetris, and eventually, if I try enough times, I will get it. That's the theory. This goes here, and then my Crusader outpost is here for plus what is that, plus 30? Yeah. Seminary can go there, square, square, church here, and that's 3 faith from both of those. Oh, my L piece is facing the wrong direction. Isn't that sad? Alas. Maybe I can build this way. What is chapel? It needs to be adjacent to any other building, so chapel needs to go there. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, it's a 1 square. I thought this was a 4 square. Alright, well that building is actually kind of incredible then. Alright, baby. Show me another eyepiece. Oh, tragic. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna get a lot of exploration bonus as a result of this, but I feel like you gotta try. I don't know if there is like seeded outputs here. I don't know if I was always going to miss this, but I tried. I went for it. I took my shot, and I missed 4 lines of exploration for it. Another seminary? Sure, man. I'll take more faith. I do need to pick up a card that's gonna convert my faith into killing now. That is the next point. Give me 150 for 375. Because I don't actually have many troops, do I? I can upgrade the Croc de Chevalier. That might be the idea. The religious building. So it's probably just better to do the chapel over the seminary, but they do cost different things. I'm gonna eat some damage. I just know it. It's not that big of a deal. We'll go for wood. We'll do wood and money. And so I am forced to take all 80 of these garrisoned enemies. One thought is I could just build straight to the top and send it out before they arrive. Okay, sorry, I also, that's my fault. I did not actually think that through. That is very much my fault, and I apologize greatly. I think I've been too greedy. That's what I believe. Yeah, I didn't actually, like, set up to be able to fight. So we can take off the chapel for the Chevalier. That's all you gotta do. And now... don't forget to pause, unpause there. Now I know this siege camp is gonna... we can't put it into reserve anymore. So my goal is to make a big contiguous forest and then have the Chevalier finish it up for me, basically. I'd like to get a religious building in there, ideally. And then we can do double explore. Where's my Crusader outpost? Is that a religious building? No. There's my church. That'll do. Mercenary camp, and then I'll send my river. Crusader outpost isn't bad here. Oh, does it not count as the mercenary camp as another type? That seems a little inconsistent. Because the other building can use the mercenary camp as another type. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. Oh. My Chevalier's going here. No. Oh, I see. I think I see. And then, because I want this to have a forest touching it, right? The Crusader outpost, because I think that gives me more, right? Oh no, it's just a flat garrison 5. Never mind, that didn't matter. We could do a river here. And this is a pretty big forest, so maybe with the recruit 2. Yeah, I guess 64 archers. That's a lot of archers. It's a great amount of archers. This is a position where I need to be a little tricky here. So what you gotta do is you send your axes into their swords, and then their swords to their axes, right? This takes this 27 down below 26. This combines to turn them all into axes, giving me my arrows a type advantage over their whole army. And then suddenly I win. Nice, that's sweet. That is incredible that I didn't take damage there. I feel like this might be the screenshot for the thumbnail. It's a really nice looking board. I'm taking it. It's good to take one early, just so I don't forget, you know? Alright, how do we do on money? 24 extra crusaders, 60 wood, 36 gold. Alright. Ooh, we can work on our tax evasion challenge as well. Although those cost money, which I'm not very good at getting. What's the boss at? 150 plus 15. I think I need to go to the right. I don't want to give them more if I can avoid it. We're going to pick up another card slot here. For sure. Let's grab another seminary. It's not thrilling, but it's fine. And siege camps aren't too bad. This is a pretty good layout for the enemies. Axes are actually exactly what I want to fight here as well. So, as long as I can make a nice big forest again, we should be all good. Where do I want this? Probably here. I don't want my Crusaders outpost touching it, or in range of it even. It's a little tricky though. I'm gonna try to not have to reset, ideally. So we'll just corner it. But yeah, I don't know. The start here is kind of icky. I think I want forest here, because I want to... Oh, I can't even do it. This mercenary... Again, this mercenary camp's a 1 square. I thought this was a bigger building. My mistake. Hold on. I understand it. It's like this to spin in. And then I can put the church on top of it. Don't you worry. I mean, worry like a little bit. I'm not great here. But you don't have to worry a ton. Because the good news is that because the Chevalier is the only building I actually have to care about, I can save it for last, and I can plan my whole setup around it. And that's really nice. So I want to make a point of connecting here with this L piece. Could put the siege camp in here, but I think it might kill my Crusaders in the Crusader outpost. Don't you worry. Just look at that. And then my Chevalier can go here, and that whole forest is connected. My seminary does get screwed, the second one, but I don't have to care about that right now. And there's no more enemy buildings left, yeah, so we can just do whatever here. We could just skip the seminary. And what I should do here is I should play to just get as many forests touching as possible, right? I don't think there's a lot more of exploration on the cards, so I should just min-max my forests. And that gives me a nice 86 troops. Alright. And then we'll just go run them over. Not bad. This level 2 Chevalier is a lot better than I thought it would be. I think it's better in the early game. Once you get to the try setups where you're fighting 3 Tarian types at once, I think it gets a lot worse. But, yeah. The top half of this, basically as soon as I put the Chevalier down, it actually just screwed me over. So I should have left it in reserve a little longer. Holy crap. I can play a military building. I think it's gotta be Wooden Fortress, right? Has to be. It's the only one that does anything. And then... I don't know, resources... I need to do more damage, right? For sure. So let me try exchanging the level 1 seminary out. Fluvial Guard. Just what I needed, man. I was just thinking, you know what would go well here? Give me a fluvial. Yeah, it's a bit of a fluvial guard angle here. That seems good as fuck. I'm gonna drop the Crusaders outpost. I am gonna play it for all my laughing. Haha, fluvial anyway. This is a huge garrison. I will do what I can, but I would be shocked if I survived this. I expect to take a lot of defeats on the way to figuring out how the hell to actually play this difficulty. Not being able to skip one of the enemy types is pretty brutal, in my opinion. Especially when they just launch all of them at me like this. Church here. We're playing to survive. And we can even still complete this. It's not so bad. And the seminary goes in here. I want to connect my rivers so that I can get fluvial guard value in. I should have played around this being a big way, like the game plan being plains, though, almost certainly. Alright. And then, sorry, let me move this mouse. My forest is going, this forest L piece is going here and turning into plains. I guess, you know what, it wouldn't have been easy to keep a continuous plains anyway. We should play for the river for sure here. That's gonna make the most sense. For my, I'm talking about for my Chevalier, by the way. What I'm gonna play for Chevalier. It's gotta be a big river. There's gonna be a lot of gaps. This is a play to survive sort of situation. Oh, tell me there's another river tile. I might be done for. Oh, I am done for. Okay. I can't fluvial. Yeah. Alright. Well, in order to fluvial, I would have to play strategic pavilion, right? Enemy strategic pavilion. What's fluvial gonna give me? It's gonna give me 16, but that's only if I get a piece I can even put there. So I think we're just gonna call it 28 archers. Definitely not enough. I guess I'm my swords into their archers. I mean, I'm very dead. I'd like to try this one again. I do not think it's all that bad, but I think I just played too greedy on the religious buildings is all. That's what it comes down to. I didn't even realize I could upgrade the Holy Crusade. Twice even. Wow. Upgrade to Garrison 10. I should upgrade here. I can do Treadmill Crane first and then Wooden Fortress upgrade. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, the upside of the church is that it's very cheap. That's a big benefit. Wooden Fortress, and then we're gonna... Or not the church, the chapel, sorry. We can just drop these faith buildings. I needed to take that card that's like gain X, where X is your faith times 3. That's what I'm missing here. Yeah, okay. Let's try again. So I can try for a setup based around the plains, but I think it's kind of hard. And it doesn't really give me that much increased value. Oh, okay, strange. It feels like it should be rivers that connect me. Okay. I was hoping the wall was gonna extend one there. Alas, it was not to be. Does it give it from any building? No, it's military buildings only. Okay, we get a great fluvial positioning. And then we probably just instantly bury their strategic pavilion. Don't have to think about it anymore. God, they get so many troops though, it's insane. I need a river piece. I'm gonna have to assume that I'll get one. That is not the one. Wow, my fluvial is terrible. That is not very good for me. Yeah, I think this is done for. I think I just don't have enough. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna just reset and just run this entire seed back. Not the seed, but I'm gonna run like a new run. I just didn't get a good enough building, right? I should have gone for this in the end. Should have gone for the recruit 50 with a single crusader outpost. Let's run it back. And I'm gonna keep going with the double church build. I think it's very strong. But yeah, I built a bunch of faith buildings and I didn't get a building to finish my faith with. But that's okay. I mean, lesson learned, I should have rolled harder for it. I shouldn't have just assumed it would show up. What was this? Was this more forest or more plains? I don't remember. I think it was forest. I hope it was forest. Uh-oh, it was plains. Oh, that's not good. That's not very good at all. Can I reload? I can't even reload. Alright, I'll fight it out. I'll fight it out. It happens. It happens. Sometimes it's like this. I'm not happy about it, though. But I didn't even... I didn't do well here anyway, right? I only lost one line, but I didn't get any multi-explores, so, like, what's even the point? Just awful. Terrible opener. I'm down so much. Don't worry about it, though. It'll be okay. Ooh, pick a 4th level 1 card? That's gotta be the way. Getting more options seems very good. And I think you gotta go building cards. I feel like you're starving for them as this faction for some reason. Maybe with a heavy unit. A hunting lodge? Nar. A siege camp? It's probably okay. I'm not playing a fluvial. I'll play siege camp. I think that this is not a faction for rivers. And let's take 200. I feel like going up 400 isn't that good. Hostile region. I did take a siege camp. There's strategic pavilion, mercenary camp, and stronghold. That's not so bad. And it's more forests here. This is a forest map. Be advised. Military buildings. I think it's probably better this way. Oh yeah, definitely better this way with that square piece coming up. Enemy stronghold goes, I guess, here. This Chevalier is gonna fuck me up though if I place it now. I have to pull an L piece to fix it. It has to be an L forest. I might just have to give one explore. I think that's fine. Although it's disconnecting too. I think I'm gonna have to give up one. Oh god, it's not looking good for me. Oh, this is not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This seems very bad. Gotta play the siege camp here. I should have maybe clustered the enemies. I don't know, man. Give me a reload. And if I fuck up majorly like that again, I'll just undo the recording. I'll just reload save in real life. Start the recording fresh. But I don't want to throw this out because it's like my first run at Extreme. And I don't want you to see me. I don't want to come in here and be like, yeah guys, here's my first try of Extreme. And then it's just like a completely different run, you know? I should have stored that eyepiece. My mistake. The makeup of this map didn't change, did it? That would be ridiculous. I don't think that can happen. Can that happen? I don't know, man. Crusader outpost here. I did entomb one of my forests, but this kind of looks like there's more plains than forests, doesn't it? I'm just saying. Oh, here comes the forest. Each connected forest piece. Okay. Here they come. Do not panic. It was just a surprising arrangement of the deck, that's all. What do I do with you? Honestly, I think I put the Chevalier here and then we build up to it. And do this. Oh, really? Oh, oops. Whoopsie. That was a bit of a mistake. Yeah, that's gonna make them quite a bit stronger, isn't it? Oh my god, these ranger bases. Eek! Wait, I think I'm dead. Can I T-spin this, you think? No way, right? No way. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm like so fucking dead. I should have read what Ranger Camp does. And I have axes which do not beat arrows. I'm gonna take like my whole health. It is a reset. This is actually over. That was insane. I'm gonna fight it out though. We'll just take the 34. Because I want to keep going. But that, I should have read what this did. I thought that this was adjacent, not connected. Should have triple checked. Training camp is good. It's been very consistent for me in the past. Big fan of that building. Need food for it, which I can't even get. So I guess I'm trading food for gold, but I wonder if it's just bad to do. Let's go left side. Not really getting the faith setup I wanted to play here. Or stables are nice at least. I can just stack these on top of each other with a siege camp right next to them. Okay. I need to make sure I'm making more of an active effort to look at what I'm playing into. Okay, so we flatten horse stable. This is a plains map. Do not be tricked by the forests early. This is a plains map. I must keep it in mind. Calculating, 1 sec. Like this. This. Here. And then Crusader outpost in there, I think is the idea. And then just make sure I keep my planes all attached. Could do it like so. Horse stable here. Where does the Z piece go then? Oh, I can't put this. Oh, which means that while this building is out, I need to be constantly moving it while I'm thinking, so it doesn't go downwards. I think it's supposed to go there. My siege camp is not actually going to get to touch any of these, which is... But it can do the last building, actually. The mercenary camp is coming up. Just make sure I don't accidentally doom myself here. I could do this and we could just end the map, but I feel like I need to make more money. I have to give up this exploration though. That's fine. We're gonna give up 1 line. I can live with that. And this Chevalier here. Mercenary camp here to take the 8 off of it. How odd. can't really do anything. I guess I should have just finished up, huh? Oh, and then I pressed S. My fault. I should have just finished up. I didn't think about it. But yeah, it would have been better. If I just send it and don't let this one place. Ah, fuck. Well, that's my fault for not doing the math, I suppose. But also, I'm never going to do the math. Dude, I'm getting blown away here. This is tough. Production, no mercy. I mean, no mercy is just a free 100 gold every round, because I have to put enemy building. Or you can't, right? You can't even put it in reserve. So, I just feel like I need another building that does damage to the enemies now. Alright, well. Can't always get what you want here. Oh, forced to give the enemy the boss plus 25. That's kind of fucked up with how that generated. Training camp it is. Maybe I should switch in training camp there instead of the church. A little sooner, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, man. I haven't won in a while. I don't know shit. I'm just playing. Training camp can go... Training camp can go here. Plains, river like so. IPs down the side. You want to try for it? I kind of want to try for it, but I don't think it's ever viable. I want to try for the double explore, but I think it's out of my hands. I don't think it's likely to happen. Oh, that should have gone on top of the Chevalier. I'm washed up. It's over for me. Plains here. We can get a Z piece to sort of fill in, which is nice. Siege camp inline. Should prep a spot for the Crusader outpost. And that spot is going to be right there. Plus 30 and some troops. And then this is more Crusaders versus... It's definitely just more Crusaders. We can get a double to wrap up. Not a bad looking map. We get a lot of Crusaders for that, actually. Oh. Alright. Please, I need a building that lets me fight enemies. These are not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna roll again. Keep going. Shipyard. Wow. So the problem with buildings like this is that you don't have... The boss is not kind to you, right? Without a way to transform your buildings, this isn't very good because, or like your tiles, I should say. I don't know if there's even a way to transform the river, but the bosses are just even splits, and if the tiles are bad, I don't know, man. Seems dire. I'm gonna take wood now, because while money might be good later, I haven't made it out of the early game. I haven't made it past Act 1 in this video yet. Refill defenses or gain a card. What am I playing into this boss? Training camp, siege camp. Chevalier is my carry, but the Chevalier is kind of tough into the boss, don't you think? Sorry, a little cut there. I had to take a phone call. I'm back. I'm ready. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was about to die to the boss for the second time. I remember. Refill defenses or gain a card. What was I doing? I was going to get my defenses up. Yeah. I was going to take 35 HP back here. For sure. Alright. Do I think we can win this fight? I mean, probably. It's reasonable. I don't have a lot of buildings is my main concern. Let's look at our upgrades. First, let's get our Crusade up to 3. I think the Chevalier is not the building to play for here. Also, strength in number is completely useless. I can get some out of the Crusader outpost, I guess. This is plus 15, plus 3. This is plus 4 per enemy. And it gets plus 5. Yeah, it's gotta be this. The siege camp upgrade looks really good. I think I am gonna spend my Crusaders. It'll put me too far behind though, I'm afraid. How much can I get? 25 to 50? If I max rolled wood twice, I could upgrade the Chevalier. Doesn't seem very good though, does it? Let me upgrade this thing. At least I can finish a quest. Alright. The enemy buildings are immediately here. Which I think is fine. I think I'm just going to do this then. And then I can give it a sec, I'm thinking. I can do like this training camp is moderate. That would not have been good for me. I think we can get a nice little triple out of our siege camp here. This will hit these two. Okay. And then I place the rally point like this. And that's maximized siege camp value. The strategic pavilion doesn't care about the church. I'd like to avoid hitting this rally point with planes if I can. Crusader outpost can go here is fine. Doesn't it only need to be plus like, isn't it only plus 30 I have to do for this? Or plus 50 I mean, so I only have to touch it with one more building type. My Chevalier is gonna be trash here, but that's okay. Honestly, I might just place it next to the siege camp. No, I want it in line with the training camp in one way or another. So it's probably aiming to go here. On top of the Crusaders outpost. And then no siege camp value over here on this one. But I got triple. I got 36 value out of this, plus 27. It gave me a lot. And this is here. I can't get my Chevalier much better. It's only going to give me 2 archers, but it'll give me plus 12. Hold on. Oh, you know what's awkward though? Is if I put it over here, it's going to touch the wall. The wall, having it touch the wall might actually be really good. Let's see. If I just drop like this. Oh no, but then it doesn't touch the wall. Ah, man. Oh well. My fault. How'd we do? Terribly. That's incredible. It is amazing how bad I did after all of that. My training camp went crazy too, but they get a full extra building. Like they're up 29 troops as a whole. Anyway, let's get strength in numbers bonus. Send our boys. I guess I just take the type bonus, right? Like we take the type bonus and we go send into the 60 because the axes are going to go even or neutral. I don't think I'm surviving this though, right? No, I am not. Alright. I mean, this run through was very bad. It was very, very bad. So, let's go again. I'll go one more try. I don't expect to make it out, like, I don't expect to make it out of Act 2 in this run. I'm hoping to make it out of Act 2, but I don't expect to. Extreme difficulty is quite hard. No surprise. And this is where you get into, like, I think hard is the optimized difficulty for this game. I think once you get into extreme, this is where you're getting into, like, half of the strategies in this game start to fall apart because the game wasn't designed for this, right? And my evidence of that is going to be the card that says you get 100 gold for each building, or if you end the fight with no enemy buildings in reserve. Something about the fact that you can't put enemy buildings in reserve on this difficulty makes me believe that these things aren't, like, it wasn't designed to be this way, you know? Does that make sense? Thinking, hold on. Is it like... Sorry, this is the first map, and I need to be sending it here. So, let's do this. Sorry, I don't know. Got my entire brain distracted there for a second. We're not getting a double Tetris here. We're gonna be lucky to get a single Tetris here. This setup is ugly. Very ugly. It's that's not so bad. We'll do all right on Crusaders, I suppose. And I think I can get one more line. May as well be this one. Not bad. 43 Crusaders. Could be worse. For sure. 152 is what it puts us at. Yeah, no mercy, by the way. I'm gonna take it. I mean, first building, no mercy is fine with me, I guess. But I do need to pick up... I want to play a faith building. I want to give me a religious building card. Give me... Yeah, I think you, like, have to play commandery. Like, it seems like if you don't take it when you see it, you might just go dry and never see it, right? And we're gonna play for every hostile region. I need to keep the boss weak if possible. Wherever possible. Dude, 50 troops, commandery. 200 gold, 150 wood. I have no upgrades to make. Alright, good luck. 40 axes with the commandery in a single round. That's your goal. Watchtower on this map seems annoying. Yeah, sorry. I keep looking at these and then just going completely silent, thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do? I can try to stall and just put the Chevalier here. And then entomb it. If I put this commandery... So I have to... If I play this way, which I have now committed myself to, I have to give value to this watchtower. I have no choice. Yeah, I didn't think about this very well, did I? No. I did not. Guess I could? No, I mean, it's just gotta be. It's just gotta be. And then we can do here, here. Gotta put this eyepiece in. It's only 5 troops, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I didn't really think that one through very well. I can drop a church in there. And that's not so bad. You get an eyepiece coming up as well. Man, I'm back. Oh my god, I'm back. My morale has never been higher. There's no way we get anything else out of this. Okay. 31 archers. 21 swords? I swear the commandery said axes on the little info thing. I think it's like this. I don't feel like running through the map. How is it? Quite good, indeed. It's fucked up that the Chevalier's thingy isn't a religious building for the purposes of this achievement. It really feels like it should be. Maybe they didn't want it to be so easy, though. Alright, give me with the printing press. We're gonna try to at least get one thing done in this video. I'm gonna try for, like, maybe a level 3 of 2 building types or something. I don't know. Give me 400 bucks. 50-50. Or 75-25. 75-25 makes me stronger in the fight. So I think I go here. Yeah, no wood. Oh, let's, you know what? Here it is. We go Crusader Outpost level 2. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And then we just hit this for the 50, and that's one achievement done. I see it now. Double Siege Camp, Mercenary Camp. Axes. I'm arrows with the Chevalier, so I should be fine. 150. Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna consider how I'm gonna spend my Crusaders. I think they're just going to be... This goes in the corner. Sorry, I'm struggling to finish a thought here today. Siege camp in the corner, I see. And then we go church on top of it, and then we can just bury this and we don't have to think about it. I do have to play entirely around the Chevalier. Oh, but like, look at the nice tile setup I can do. No. Do I want to play like Crusader Outpost here then? I think so. And that should give me 50. Yeah, recruitment office done. Not so bad. Wrong direction, but if I go here, I eat damage from the siege camp, so it just doesn't work out. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think a little harder on these, and like, oh, fucking no. I don't know what to do here. I think that was the wrong choice, what I just did. It puts us in this very odd spot. That doesn't seem good. Let me just spin this T. So I'm just sacking these lines, is the idea then? That's what it seems like. And then Chevalier. This is gonna be ugly. Chevaliering here. Do you think it's gonna count these as connected? That's gonna be an interesting thing to find out. This is looking like a reset, but I'm really curious to see if this counts as connected. So bear with me. Honestly, not the worst. Oh, now they're all connected for sure, okay. 48 archers, 21 soldiers. So good news is I have a big type advantage play here. And then I probably just win off of that. Getting the type advantage in this game seems so important. Also my arrows all became arrows. My axes all became arrows. Unlucky, but whatever. Hey, look at that. Level 2 Crusader outpost from now on. That does help, I think, having an extra little boost. Do not want one of these. We'll start building our faith. Seminary sounds like the way. Then we get... Oh my god. I need to go to a trade. I need to trade food for wood. Oh, well, I'm just gonna be unbelievably well fed, but I can convert anyway, so it's fine. And we'll get seminary. Upgrade this bad boy. And give me... +1 to faith here. That seems fine. Alright, a nice little relaxation tile. It's a easy peasy, I'm not gonna tilt myself sort of situation here. Here I go. I don't need to worry about this right now. This is more plains than it is forests. I need to think about that. Just like this, yeah. I have a... I'm giving up on the Tetris on this one. I'm just gonna tell you like it is. I'm gonna tell it to you. No sugarcoating. I'm giving up. There's no Tetris here. That's okay. And my Chevalier is not gonna be that good, but I'm gonna go for resources and not for money, and I feel like I am being forced to choose one or the other here. And I want resources. Or not money, but troops. Money, usually, but troops is what it is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's definitely best for the Chevalier to just touch the plains. So we'll do here. And seminary like so. I want this forest tile to be stored in case there's no more forest tiles and it's just all plains for the rest of the way. Oh, you could do... hold on. Bear with me. I think it's like this, here, and then I can get one more line exploration in. Not bad. Actually, not that bad. 36. It could have been worse. That's for sure. I've had worse days in this very run. Okay, time to roll for a good building here that lets me do damage. Villages buildings have a 10% chance of converting an adjacent enemy group into Crusaders. That seems awful. But if it works, I mean, GG. I'm gonna go training camp. If it works, my god. Alright, let me turn 250 food into 500 wood. That is very good. Okay, so... I want commandery, for sure. I think I want commandery and Croc de Chevalier here. Let's see if I can do both of those. Very nice. Anything else? Eh, may as well do the Crusade, why not? We have 321 troops. So, I don't think it's terrible. I think I'm gonna grab another slot though. Well, another building slot feels like the best thing to do. And then we'll do an expedition for some resources. Because you can use that to maybe push yourself over the limit here. And then we can pick up Crusader Outpost level 3 just for 5 more troops, but it doesn't hurt. And it'll pay for itself very quickly. Okay. Double Strategic Pavilion. I think it's fine. Yeah, I mean, we just send it, right? If we die, we die. I was thinking about maybe trying to stack or stack my buildings on their buildings for the Chevalier, but you can't do that with strategic pavilions. So, we'll see what happens. I think you are meant to just place this shit. I got all of the forests already, which is, do you think that's good? I don't know. It doesn't seem terrible, but this rally point might get value. And I have to put this T piece over here. It's gonna be really hard to connect because let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do some counting. What would I have placed here? I think this is my last forest piece. This eye piece coming up, I think that's the final one. I think that's 5. I'm pretty sure. So I want to go here, and then I could do like Crusader Outpost in the corner, right? Bear with me. I think I've tried this before and you can't spin this down here, but maybe with this one, no, you cannot. That's okay, it doesn't really matter. It just would have been cool. I'm gonna place our eyepiece like this to connect, our forests. And as soon as I try to think about putting the Chevalier down on this, I'm gonna ruin myself with the wall, right? I shouldn't even bother. It'd be cool, but it doesn't work out. It's gonna be commandery here, and then training camp here. And I am actually gonna end up placing my Chevalier, we just right here, right? I think so. And then I could place Perch here. It's actually not too bad. As long as I don't have to put anything else on top of it. Now, I'm making absolutely no resources here, and that's just kind of the nature of things. It is how it is. Wooden fortress here. I guess stacking my buildings did end up being the right choice. Man, if I survive this, I'll be thrilled. I don't care if I'm broke. All I want to be is alive. Oh, I fucked myself with the Chevalier. Aw, oh, man. It was so nice, too. That's okay. It could have been worse. Maybe. Hey, we got our other faction quest done. That's big news. So I got 1, 2, 3 out of this. What more could I have gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I didn't place these here, I was so in the zone, man. I was just slamming things down. It was so nice. So we're gonna go like axes to swords, the remainder of my troops to the arrows to fight their axes. What's left over there goes here to clean up their arrows, and then I probably am dead, but I might make it out of Act 1. Type bonus, and we made it. If I had played very slightly better, I would have won this fight without taking damage. The graveyard. End of your round, gain X Crusaders, where X is 4x your faith. Cool. Very cool. Now let's take the chapel for more religion. Seems fine. We leave rivers for sure. It's definitely plains and forests, and we let the money come from the 100 per round we get. Give me any technology card. I'm looking for a treadmill crane. New goal. We could finish another quest here. Meta progression is interesting in this way because it makes me feel like I'm not wasting my time on this run now. Let's upgrade my shit and then it's cool. Let's do like one of these. I only have to get 320 gold, 160 stone, and we have it. The gold will be the hard part to find. Do left path. And I want to focus now on getting enough Crusaders to get this next locked slot. And if I want to win, I need to go for the Commandery upgrade. But I'm not deluding myself into thinking I'm going to win this run. Now, I do feel like I should try the Duchy first on Extreme because this faction requires a lot more nonsense, in my opinion. The Stone Fortress is any mountain pieces aligned with it. So I can do... I think it's fine to do the church here, because we can just kind of let it be, is my thinking. I don't need to care a ton about it. Yeah, I guess. I just don't want to give up space, you know? Getting the Stone Fortress early was very unfortunate. Maybe I give them 5 horsies so that I can actually keep playing the game here. I think it's the way. I think I have to. This looks terrible. This looks very not good for me. Look at how my map is. Alright. Well. I can't put the Chevalier here. I need to just load up this area, but I can't. I might have to give them another 5 horsies. I think that's what it's looking like. Although I could put the Chevalier up here. I mean, I could just hang the training camp off of it. But again, I'm gonna give up a ton of resources, but look, man, every day that we're still alive is a good day in this run. I think my seminary is useless, unfortunately. But I could play for a big Crusader payout, and I could just get out. And before they get any more troops. It doesn't have to be pretty. I just have to live. So I want to turn all of my... How do I do this? What the hell? Hold on. I see. We convert all of, or half of their swords into arrows. We convert all of their swords into arrows? And I think I just win. 70, 105. Yeah, okay. And then I just win with 32 remaining. It wasn't a good day for my resource gain. It was actually quite a bad day for my resource gain. But that's okay, because we gained 12 faith and we gained some crusaders. Another training camp is probably good. Had good success with multiple training camps. Get a religious card, keep on them. Yeah, I just don't really feel like there's a lot of good religious buildings. Get faith, for money equals faith, food equals faith. I need more religion, I need more faith. I just gotta keep stacking it. It seems like the only way to me. And I'm gonna keep putting my crusaders into more troops, or more building slots, pardon me. And then we're gonna start spamming for resources, I think. But we can wait until later so we finish our Holy Crusade upgrades and get more value. I'm so broke. Oh god. Well, may as well upgrade to Faith 4 on the church. What's the other one? Oh, the chapel. I don't think I'm playing that, so... What are they? They're triple swords, and most of my value is in archers. Not great. Oh, and I was gonna say maybe we can just skip some of them. Nope, definitely not. That's okay. We just go here. I didn't look at the layout of this map. I should have. Each adjacent mountain piece. Okay. I think I will just play my Chevalier here, and I'll plan to put the training camp on top of it. Each mountain piece aligned with it. I guess that's going up there, actually. Could be worse. Bear with me. I see the line. I can see the future. I understand it now. Boom, stone fortress. And then ready for this? Probably like this, yeah? Wait, it doesn't make a difference. If I wanted to get double value and give me plus 24, I'd have to stack them on top. No, it just goes here. I get it now. And the other training camp can go on top of it. I have to watch I don't accidentally line up a stone piece, but I do need to make some stone. This church goes... like this. Like this? Yeah, like this. Okay, I see it, I see it. And then training camp here. It's plus 24, plus 12. And then L piece here. And then old tower there. And then I just... oh, that's not good, that's not good. It's plus 10. I'd like to avoid, if possible. I think I might end up having to align it. Oh, I can't get the seminary. That's too bad. -4. Big mistake. I thought I saw the line. I thought it had all clicked together for me, but not quite. That's fine. The seminary will just be money here, no religion. And then that's 2 more. I'm actually getting good exploration bonuses, if you can believe that. And all I have to do now is nothing. Might as well just end. Alright. 72 troops out of the town hall. Lots of swords to play with. I think I just want to play 32 arrows left. I could turn everything to swords, but that doesn't seem good. I think I need to make, like... I'm trying to think about it. What about... What's 12 plus 12 plus 36? That's 60. For sure. So I could make 75 swords? I could just turn everything into swords. That doesn't seem... like, great, you know? Doesn't seem thrilling. Alright. I'm just gonna turn everything to swords because I don't feel like thinking about this anymore. I don't wanna spend a bunch of time sitting here going, I'm just gonna go send it and see what happens. 47, I take an exact tie. Wow. Alright, right on. Not too bad. Route 7 for each mountain piece aligned with it. I think this building is probably okay. Not terrible. Give me light units, I suppose. Yeah, another commandery. That seems like the way, doesn't it? And then you go stone depot. I'm going big. Give me 300 stone. Because that'll give me printing press level 3. And then all I have to do is sell a card I'm never going to play. And I have it. Second seminary? No, because I think I want to go in on religion. So what card is fine for me to get rid of here? Crusader Outpost is really good. Let me go look at this hostile region. 1, 2... So I can drop... I can probably drop 1 training camp, or just drop the Crusaders Outpost down the line. This is my income building, I feel like. This is where I get all my money. I think I'm going to drop 1 training camp so we can play the second commander. Actually, I'm never going to play this. So I can confirm that sale. And then, boom, achievement unlocked. Tax evasion completed. GG. If nothing else, I've finished my tax evasion. And let's take the seminary up to 5 religion. I think what I want to do is build another church. And we'll switch this out for the commandery. Am I okay to play swords? It's swords versus swords, which is fine. 5-6-5, so it doesn't matter. Honestly, buildings might be the best thing for me then. If it's 5-6-5. Once again. We could just do... We'll figure it out. It's far too early for me to be planning. Could sneak the training camp in right there. Seminary could go here. Just waste this training camp here. And then I go Chevalier, which is not a religious building. But that's okay. And then enemy training camp in here, out of the way. I'm gonna get a very little out of my Crusader Outpost at this rate. And I'd like my Crusader Outpost to give me Crusaders. It feels very important. So I'll go -4 archers to give myself a nice little hit here. Where's my training camp? It's here. So commandery like this. Might even, I probably won't connect these, but it's an idea. Oh, I'm stupid, sorry. Well, we'll just connect as much as we can now. It happens. I don't know. It's hard. You have to be like really on top of your thinking here. It's not game over or anything. It just could have been better. You want to just build out? I don't think so. Oh, and my seminary's wasted though. That's too bad. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But don't worry, I got one more line exploration out. Yeah, that was worth. The forest wasn't bad, ultimately. It ended up being good, but still not a good play. Okay, there's no way for me to get enough axes, right? I don't think so. So I'll just go send what's left, and then I should just win brute force. Go send what's left. Oh, and they became arrows. Tragic. Type bonus worked against me. Still 108 versus 108. What do you know? Another perfect split. Don't mind if I do. It feels like I'm starting to scale. You know? I'm gonna try for isolation. I feel like this card is fine. We just want to go for tech cards now, I'm pretty sure. Give me half my defenses back. I'm for sure just gonna die to the keep, right? I'd be shocked if I didn't. But I feel like I gained a lot of knowledge here. This training camp might actually want to go. It's worth a lot, though. How much is Commandery level 2? 4x. So, Commandery level 2 is losing out on like 12 troops, basically. So training camp is just better than Seminary, for sure. Yeah, if adjacent to a religious building, gain 5. What I should do is I should take off the Crusaders outpost for the other training camp here. That's my belief. And we'll go level 6 on the Holy Crusade. And we'll upgrade the other commandery. And I wouldn't mind another starting faith +1. You could go for some raids there, but I don't think you're going to get anything for it. Alright, the keep. 240, by the way, is what we have to reach here somehow. Here's the good news. I think that I can play off of the keep for my Chevalier. That's what's good about this. So I'm going to try to do that. Because that's a lot of troops that I'm going to gain there. I'm going to have to give the keep a little bit in payment. Right, I'm going to have to give him one here from the commandery. And that's +40. Ouch. Sorry, just giving it a moment. It's not like I can do anything with any of these buildings or any of these tiles. They're just in my way. Church here. Training camp is worth a decent bit. But then again, I mean, I guess... What am I gaining? I'm gaining 6 archers for this? It's probably not worth it, is it? No, the other commandery should probably go here. Once again, I have fucked myself on the seminary. How it is. It's just what I do here, it seems. I can get... Okay, so think about this real quick. It's +5. X4... I guess it's value. Even though I give value to the enemy. Now let's see if this is as good as I think it's going to be. It is as good as I think it's going to be, okay. So now we just bunch our troops up and see if it's enough. I don't think this is enough. But I gained a lot. 176, 268. Unfortunately I had to give too much, but that was pretty close. I think that There's a world I could see this working out, but I don't really... Look, man, I'm gonna give it to you straight. It's an hour and 15 minutes into this video, and I did not expect to make it to this boss. I'm gonna take the win. I'm not gonna sit here and spam reload. I feel completely fine with this video, ultimately. It would have been cool to be like, yeah, I just walked into extreme and won, but it's not, you know, I'm not gonna kid myself. We learned a bunch of stuff. We got some new meta unlocks. We got a little stronger. I'm gonna try this difficulty out with the Duchy, I think. I don't want to go through and try to go hard with every victory, or hard at victory with everything. I'm ready to just start pounding into extreme and then try to get up into nightmare. We'll see though. We'll see what ends up happening. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.